Okay.
Hello. The library is celebrating Literacy Month, Family Literacy Month this time, so we thought it would be great fun to have a surprise storyteller with us this week. A special someone who many of you are already familiar with. So here is sharing her love of literacy with us, Kathy Patton from the Samuel Children's Center.
Hi, you guys. Today I've chosen one of my favorite stories. It's been my favorite for a really long time, and I think you'll see why. It's a pretty fun book called Grandma and the Pirates by Phoebe Gilman. Grandma and the Pirates. Oh, there's the place for your stamp if you borrow this book from the library. Grandma and the Pirates by Phoebe Gilman. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? With the ocean and the ship and all the flowers. Oh, there's a little someone right there. I wonder who that is. Here's the story. It was because of her wonderful noodle pudding that Grandma met the pirates. On a warm summer day, when Melissa was over in the meadow picking buttercups and daisies, Oliver said to Grandma, "Ollie want a noodle." So Grandma cooked a noodle pudding and set it on the windowsill to cool. A delicious noodly aroma wafted out on the warm sea breezes. "Yum," said Oliver. Can you guys see who Oliver is? Oliver is this little green character right here. This little parrot, his name's Oliver. Sometimes parrots say, "Polly want a cracker?" But this one says, "Ollie want a noodle." So Grandma's making him a noodle pudding. "Yo ho yum," said 3 hungry, savage pirates who happened to be sailing past. None of them could cook very well. For breakfast, lunch, and supper, they ate raw fish and barnacles. At snack time, they sucked on seaweed. When that delicious noodly aroma reached their 3 savage noses, they stopped the ship, dropped the anchor, and rowed ashore. "Yo ho yum yum, we smell noodles, we want some. Yo ho yum yum, look out noodles, here we come." They swaggered up to Grandma's house and grabbed the noodle pudding. "Unhand those noodles," cried Grandma, but they swallowed them down. Gulp, gulp, gulp. "Much better than seaweed," they said. "What else is there to eat?" They opened Grandma's cupboard, and into their pirate sacks went strawberry shortcake, mashed potatoes too, pickled beets, pot roast, luscious meatball stew, lamb chops, lollipops, peanut butter spread, pizza pie, popcorn, pumpernickel bread, cheddar cheese, cream cheese, blueberry juice, apricot dumplings, rich chocolate mousse, cold chicken salad, spicy apple strudel, oatmeal muffins, and every last noodle. Then, as if that wasn't savage enough, they popped Grandma and Oliver into a pirate sack too. "Help, help, help! We're being kidnapped by pirates!" yelled Grandma and Oliver. When Melissa heard their cries, she dropped her buttercups and daisies and ran back to the house as fast as she could. But it wasn't fast enough. They were gone. Melissa looked out at the ship, still anchored in the bay. She could hear the roar and clamor the pirates were making as they fought over who had the most food. "They'll be eating all day," she said to herself. "I'll wait until dark. It'll be safer to rescue Grandma and Oliver then." And by the light of the moon, she swam out to the ship and climbed aboard. Zzz, zzz. The pirates were fast asleep. How happy Melissa, Grandma, and Oliver were to see each other again. "Lower the small boat. We'll sneak away while the pirates are sleeping," whispered Melissa. "It's not going to be that easy," Grandma sighed. "The boss pirate chained Oliver to the parrot perch, and he keeps the key in his boot. Melissa tiptoed over and reached into the boot. Ho, 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 ho. The boss pirate laughed. He was very ticklish. He laughed so hard that he woke himself up, and he woke up the other pirates too. Then he stopped laughing and growled, "It isn't nice to steal." "You stole Grandma and Oliver." "Quiet," the boss pirate roared. "She's my Grandma now, and you are my new cabin boy. Start swabbing the deck." The pirates pulled up the anchor and sailed away, taking Grandma, Melissa, and Oliver with them. It wasn't a bad life at first. At least they were together. Oliver learned to sing old pirate songs. "We are rough, we are tough, we are gruff, gruff, gruff. We are gruff, we are tough, we are rough, rough, rough." Grandma cooked lots of noodle puddings, and Melissa helped sail the ship. It might have been fun, if only the pirates hadn't been so mean and nasty. But they were. They sailed their pirate ship around the world, robbing and plundering everywhere. And when they weren't robbing and plundering, they were teasing poor Oliver. "He must be seasick. He looks a little green." They'd grab his noodle and say, "Polly don't want a noodle, Polly want a cracker." The situation was becoming desperate. Every time they tried to escape, they were caught. Once, when the pirates were busy counting their gold, Melissa lowered a boat, but the boat rattled and banged against the side of the ship. Another time, Grandma thought they should hide in a treasure chest and get carried ashore. That might have worked, if only Oliver hadn't sneezed. Then, one day, as they were approaching the island of Bula Bula, Melissa said something shocking. "We have to stop trying to get away from them." "Never!" Grandma cried. "You don't understand," Melissa explained. "We don't have to get away from them. We know how to sail the ship, don't we? We'll trick them into getting away from us. Here's my plan. I'll draw a fake map and pretend to be whispering about a lost treasure buried on Bula Bula." So they waited until they were sure the pirates were listening. "Psst, psst, 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 treasure. Psst, 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 map. Psst, 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 Bula Bula." The boss pirate grabbed the map. "Oh, please don't take our treasure," Melissa cried. "Ho, ho, ho," the boss pirate laughed. "It's my treasure now." Grandma, Melissa, and Oliver watched as they scrambled up the island's rocky coast. "They're gonna love it there," Melissa said, and she pulled up the anchor and sailed away. The pirates dug a lot of holes in Bula Bula before they noticed. "Egads, where's our ship?" And that's the book, Grandma and the Pirates, that you can borrow from the Selma Public Library whenever you want. I hope you liked that story by Phoebe Gilman.
Thank you very much, Kathy. That's a special treat for everyone to have you come and read a story for them.
You're
And
welcome.
I'd like to, at this time, thank North Winds Press for allowing us to share their story today. And thank Kathy again for coming. That was good.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Yeah, and just a reminder, because it's Literacy Month, we have some special takeaway things. We have family activity bags, and Columbia Basin Alliance for Literacy has a wonderful family outdoor bingo package to pick up, and we have a lovely tween craft as well. And there's some other fun things going on this month at the library. You can check out our Facebook page or our website. Thanks, everyone.